Okay, so okay, so how are they finding out the date? Either the stalkers, I don't know if I said this, they're coming in the day I come in, and the employees don't know if I'm coming in, and they're saying no, like on Monday, Tuesday, no, list of patients, Nadia's not here, try tomorrow. No, Nadia, either that's going on and they're lurking around because they knew Parkview Physicians Group, even if they don't know Parkview Physicians Group, even if Parkview Physicians Group didn't tell them anything, they know that, or they can guess, or they know from previous targets that, hey, previous victims that, hey, they might be referred to ENT specialists. And then they walk in with the stalkers, talk up about me there, and then for some reason, in exchange for sex, drugs, they agree to do it. Meth, I've heard, hydrocone, these employees. Free and used groceries and home improvement equipment, stuff like that. A bag of chips for all we know. Expired baby milk, I've heard. I've been told. Anyway, so they go ahead and agree to do it. Hopefully, like I said, associates, two-faced. Maybe that's already happening, probably is. That's why they're so happy today. Love it. Anyway, oh, and when I was leaving today, this morning, like 8:20, there were these cars with horrendous timing on Gate Tree Lane, even on October 5th when I was going to the walk-in clinic, on Gate Tree Lane in the street I live on, and also Newland Place. Bad timing. There are all these stalker cars that were cutting me off and coming late. It's like, wow, 30 degrees. That almost makes a person feel complimentary and special, you know? It's like, wow, I'd never do that for someone. Can you imagine hating someone? I would just have no desire to do that. Picking up the phone, and I consider that wasting time. They're not wasting time on me. They're making the best decision of their life that day. And yeah, I just think about it. Wow, coming in the 30-degree cold. I feel like Madonna. Now I kind of get a feel of what it's like to be Madonna. A little glimmer. Okay, anyway, as I was saying. So, I got there, and when I got in the parking lot, way too many cars. One was backing out, had their taillights on. They started honking. They're driving around me again. Right when I parked, other cars zoomed and parked near and gave me dirty looks. They parked right next to me. And then, I don't know, again, if it's to make it look like they knew ahead of time. Or if they found, I can't tell if they found out that day or weeks ahead. I don't know. So then when I was walking in, they're screaming and yelling. I heard like ah, like a yell, like huh. And when I got in, it was a fat white receptionist. I think reddish or orangish hair, maybe blonde. She was there and she knew about it. And I checked in with her right when you go in the building. And then all these stalkers started coming in, and they weren't checking in. And they went inside another door, like 10 of them. And she was smiling, you know. She's fat and she feels like the prom queen. Aw, I'll give that to her. Anyway, all of them didn't check in. And then she told me to go through the same door. When I did, none of them were at the checkout station. There was one fake patient that was already there, designed to stall for me. Stall my service. That's what they tell. Stall so we can threaten her and harass her. And I had death threats, suicide threats. They were threatening. They were saying she should off herself. Why doesn't she off herself? The fake patient who was standing there, there were two receptionists. Both of them, they always do that. They'll have like more employees than fake customers and stalkers, and they'll ignore me. Anyway, there were two receptionists, and they purposely weren't helping, and they were told to, and not to, and begged not to. And then they were talking about Chinese food with this fake customer, and then they all looked back at me and they were staring at me, and then they started laughing. And then they were talking about fortune cookies. I know, weird. And then she left. This fake customer left. And then they ignored me. They didn't even call me up there. And I just walked up to them. And then they were talking about shooting me, seriously. They were putting my license, after asking for my ID, they were talking about, logins. They were talking about logins. And they kept babbling on and on, looking at each other like they're going to French kiss each other about logins. And then they asked for my license, and they said, oh, yeah, it shoots through there. Oh, yeah, good thing you didn't get shot. I said, are you talking about me getting shot with a gun? And then they laughed and said, oh, we're just joking. I know, exactly. As a wise old woman once said, including my mother, what the heck? Yeah, what is this? What type of workplace is this? Exactly. Tell all your friends about this place. Poop, urinate all over it. Come in with really disgusting ears, cough, stink. Come with body odor. Whatever worse you can do. If you aren't already. Okay, so anyway. Gee, I wonder if that's how. Okay, so anyway. Anyway, they took my information, and then there are more stalkers standing behind me, screaming and yelling. Oh, and in the lobby, there's a bunch of stalkers already waiting for me, and they did it in such a way where they only had only one seat available in the front part. Also, they could surround me, because they still can't control me, and they never will. Haha. Anyway, so anyway, they took my information, and then they made me wait again for a total of 3 hours the entire time I was there. They made me wait an hour and a half. More stalkers all came in. How do all these people have appointments? Is it walk-in? Did they find out the same day because they're coming in every day and they're getting a list of patients for the day, and that's how the employees aren't leaving a trace? Or, again, insurance and billing, and I'm not being told that's how they're getting it. Anyway, all these stalkers come in. They're even telling their kids to scream. They're running in circles around me. Then all of them, they're sitting around me. Again, they're talking about did you hear how Trump is running for election? Oh, immigration. They have too many immigrants here. And then they'd stop and stare at me. And then one lady was asking me, do you speak English? Or she was standing in front of me, and I didn't answer. And then the staff was laughing, do you speak English? And I didn't answer, of course. And then I started getting tired and putting my head down, sleeping. And then they were talking about, oh yeah, she should just end it all. And then when I looked up, they were all looking at me. I was like, I can't believe, the staff was just staring, smirking and smiling. And I was like, wow. I was like, yeah, I'm not going to record this and post it and tell everybody. And the doctors are worried. These 2 doctors wrecked the whole place. And, because Parkview's in trouble. And I'm sure they've gotten in trouble in the past. And if they haven't, well, hey, first time with me. Woo! Anyway, so anyway, they're doing that, and then I had a hearing test, and then the entire time I walked back, again, they have employees and stalkers out there. So someone's texting them and telling them where I am in the building, because these fake patients or real patients are lurking out in the hallway. I had the hearing test, and then I was told to wait in the exam room, which is over an hour. And this is where sexual harassment occurs, too. These are how... I was drugged in a different building at Parkview, not this place, but at Parkview. This is what they do, and they take 2 or 3 hours. They drug you, they rape you, they put their fingers inside of you where, you can't remember, stuff like that. They have you take pills for stuff, for ultrasounds, fibroid ultrasound, stuff like that, where you're hazy and foggy and, I can't even remember, you can't even remember stuff like that. And they kept me in the back for over an hour. And a fat black girl with glasses took me back there, and she was really rude. And she also asked me, she was asking about the medicines I take after the hearing test. Then I was told to walk back out in the lobby. And when I was walking out, they had another fake patient pretending to stand in line, and she was told where I was at, because guess what she did? She gestured a gum like this to me, and then she started walking towards me like she was going to stomp all over me and bang into me, and then right before she was going to run